Time now for the Fujitsu air conditioning cool play of the match.
Well, this is one of those rallies where it's just pretty cool because there's some great defense, some great attacking, some nice blocking. And here's Emily Hartong. Just lobs it over and down to the corner. That was pretty cool to find that spot in the corner, because Long Beach State has had every other spot covered.
Hawaii had 24 points and a huge lead, and it seemed that Dave Shoji was just very patient about it and let Long Beach State struggle to come back and then end it. Finally winning the third game 25-18.
Hawaii out hitting Long Beach State that set, 312 to 087. One thing, if I was Dave Shoji, I'd be a little bit concerned that a lot of the momentum at the end of that set went to Long Beach State. Now he needs to recapture that momentum. Emily Hartong, 17 kills, hitting 350. Taimanu Olival, a big turnaround from last night. 11 kills, hitting 364.
Adolfo, Olival, and Taylor in the front row for Hawaii. Uiato.
And Nikki Taylor. And Nikki Taylor with 12 kills on the night and 19 tries. 632 for the freshman. And she's got 4 blocks to go along with it. And 5 digs as well.
So Hawaii wins this fourth set. They win the match. But that is not to say that Long Beach State has the ability to take it to the full 5.
It will not. It's not going to be easy to win set 4, I'll tell you that. Guaranteed.
Hawaii blocks it back after the hit by Mackey. So a good block. You see Olival there along with Adolfo. 1-0 Hawaii in the fourth. Uiato will serve. Back up by Swayze. That ball is hit over and then blocked back. They go outside again, and Swayze hits it cross court, and apparently it's in.
Just caught the line. Good shot by Swayze. She struggled tonight from the attacking line. She's got 10 kills now, 8 errors. Not a typical night for her.
Hawaii with it. Uiato cross-court ball is just pushed over. That time by Taylor. And then an easy completion by Opala.
A rare tight set by Uiato that time. Drifting way too tight for Taylor to do anything else except just tap it over.
Caberjack to serve. And that is an ace.
Caberjack picks up ace number 3 on the night.
So it is 3-1 in favor of Long Beach State. Caberjack, an excellent server. Jump sets it in. Dug up by Olival. Uiato down the middle and blocked. A solo block that time by Opala on Emily Hartong. And it is 4-1. So Long Beach State, who did not get off to a good start in the third set, does so here in the fourth. Caberjack serves again. Dug up by Olival. They go to Taylor. There's Reed. Julie. Ball is hit by Okala. Ball is pushed over and in for the points by Adolfo. A lot of patty cake at the net in this match. A lot of backhands. A lot of just thumbs down kind of hitting.
Boy, Adolfo just happy to be getting her 4th kill. Middles have not seen much action tonight. It's been Nikki Taylor on the right side, Hartong on the left, and Taimanu Olival also on the left in double digits for kills.
Longo to serve for Hawaii. Longo does not get it over the net. Hawaii cannot relax. They've got to play their A game here in the fourth. Otherwise, they will be looking at a 5th, and they have not performed well in 5-game sets. Ball just over the net that time by Swayze, and that's pushed over by Hartong. And there is Opala. That's blocked back. And a good block right in the middle that time by Taylor.
Vorster might have been on it as well, but some alert blocking by Hawaii that time. 3 blockers up on that pipe set by Ignis Racing.
Serving will be Mendoza. 3 serving 5. Back up by Swayze. There's the slide move by Opala. That ball is hit cross court, and it is in. Which hit that time by Reed. And it's 6-3. As right now, Long Beach State has doubled up on Hawaii here in the 4th. Serving will be Jackson. Back up by Taylor. Uyato. Here's Taylor, one-on-one. And right there is Julie. The ball is hit over by Swayze, and that is out. So it is 4 serving 6. Taylor goes back now to serve for Hawaii here in the 4th. Pick up by Reed, Julie, Hampton, but there's Longo. And the big hit by Emily Hartung. Hartung hit that one.
How about
right
the
by
dig,
Mackey.
Allie Longo with the dig of Hampton's attack. That was a great dig.
So it is 5 serving 6. Nikki Taylor getting ready to serve for Hawaii here in the 4th. Gets it over. The ball dug up by Mackey. Put over by Reed. Hawaii now with the advantage. They go to Hartung. That's blocked back. Double block is up again. Hartung hits it over the double block. It's an overpass. Hartung cannot get it to the floor. The ball goes to Hampton. Hartung blocks it. Whistle blows. The official holds up his hand and said, "We're going to play it over."
I'm not sure what the call is. You know what happened? I think the up referee, Bill Forrester, just blew his whistle too early. He thought the ball was down, I guess, and so he had an inadvertent whistle. Inadvertent whistles are play.
That ball hit over, but right there is Taylor. They go to Emily Hartung, dug up by Swayze in the back row. Cross court, and getting the ball down on the far side is Reed.
Reed picks up on kill number 10. The third 49er in double figures in kills.
Serving is Julie. Hartung, Uyato, Hartung. And that double block is just there and waiting. I mean, that's almost an act of gravity. They were up there so long.
It's also a perfect matchup for Long Beach State. They got 2 of their better blockers up front, Mackey and Haley Hampton.
6 serving 8. That ball is hit down by Vorster in the middle.
There's a little diversity by going to the middle. That'll take some pressure off Emily Hartung.
Adolfo comes into the middle, along with Hartung and Uyato. Serving is Kawamura.
A little tentative serve there.
So Longo comes into the back row. Overpass, and Hampton looms up and pounds it to the floor. So Alex Reed will serve. It is 10-6 Long Beach State here in the 4th. Reed serves, dug up Hartung, Uyato back to Hartung off the block. Reed in the back row to Julie. Ball is hit over by Mackey. There's Hampton. Julie goes outside. Swayze dug up in the back row nicely that time by Mendoza. Mendoza again. Step out. Adolfo. Julie. That ball comes across off of Swayze. Hit over and down. Taking something off that time was Emily Hartung.
A new shot out of Hartung's toolkit. I like it. Nice little roll shot in the middle of the court where there are no defenders. She sees the hole in the court. A lot of room there. Long Beach State normally covers that, but Emily Hartong, nice little beach roll shot.
10-7 in favor of Long Beach State. Hartong will serve for Hawaii in a catch-up move. Remember, they win this set, they win the match. That's dug up by Jackson. That ball is hit down the middle. It's blocked. It goes out, and that's a point for Long Beach State. Good hit that time by Swayze. Johnson puts it into the net. Check the Caberjack. Caberjack puts it into the net. So that's a point. It's 11-8 in favor of Long Beach State. Hawaii having trouble catching up here.
I think you're right, it was Johnson.
It was Johnson?
Yeah.
Outside. That ball is pushed up, and they say it's in. Excellent hit that time by Swayze. It is 12-8. That is an ace. Things going Long Beach State's way. Caberjack that time. Biggest lead, 13-8 over Hawaii. Hawaii does not want to go to the fifth, that's for sure. 13 for Long Beach State, 8 for Hawaii. We're in the fourth. Hawaii leads in the match 2-1. Long Beach State trying to take it to the fifth. And Hawaii's had trouble in 5-set matches. That ball is put into the net by Caberjack. So it's a point for Hawaii, and it's now 13-9.
Good timeout call by Dave Shoji to slow down the rhythm of Caberjack. She was on a roll. She's an excellent server.
Longo to serve.
Good.
Received by Caberjack. They go to Swayze. Swayze hits it into the block. Good double block that time. Taylor, Forster.
Delaney Eigner Swayze leads this team in kills per set for the year with over 3.5. She's about on that pace right now, but 11 errors. Very uncharacteristic.
Longo serves it again. Down the middle is Reed, and she gets it in. Dave Shoji looking at the mark.
He's asked Bill Forster, will you please overrule that?
Yeah. Putting the ball into the net is Swayze.
Let's see if this ball goes in or out. I'll tell you, the referee can't get much closer to it. The lines person. That's as close as it gets.
11 serving 14. Mendoza in to serve now for Hawaii. Dug up by Caberjack. That ball is hit into the air. Uiato and Forster.
Forster, with only her 7th set of the night, comes through big time, cuts into that lead.
So Hawaii now down by 2. Timeout. We are in the fourth set. Hawaii leads in this match 2-1. But they trail in the fourth set, 14-12. Serving is Mendoza for Hawaii, 12. Serving 14. Gets it over. Julie, there's that step out by Okpala. That's dug up in the back row by Mendoza. They hit it to Taylor. Taylor comes right for us. We said something maybe. She didn't like what we said. That was out.
Taylor's first error of the night. She was perfect up to that point in 23 swings.
15 serving 12. Jackson serving. Uiato. And trying to go over the block that time was Emily Hartong. She puts it out, and that is a 4-point lead for Long Beach State, 16-12.
I'm surprised Hartong didn't try to go line there. She had the small setter on the line, Aaron Julie.
Jackson serves again. Back up by Mendoza. They go outside. That ball is hit and then blocked. Back to the middle. Julie down the middle. Comes Swayze. And Swayze gets it in, and it's now 17-12. And Long Beach State maneuvering for a fifth set.
Dave showed you better call another timeout, slow this Long Beach State team down. They score points in bunches, and they pass so well.
Jackson to serve. She's had excellent tenure tonight, but that time she puts it long. If Hawaii is going to make a move, and they trail by 4 here in the fourth, now would be a perfect time to get on a run. That could be a tall order. Serving is Taylor. The ball hit over by Reed. Hartung chased down by Julie. Ball hit over again by Reed. It goes to Hartung. That's off the block. Overpass. Forster hits it. That's saved by Caberjack. Hit over by Forster. That's popped in the air. They go to the far side. Getting it across is Reed. And Emily Hartung finally rips it.
That was right out of our How It Works section we did earlier, where Uyato sets the ball fast to the outside when Hampton's up front, because Hampton struggles a little bit getting out there with all those injuries she's had.
14 serving 17. Julie. Hampton gets it across, dug up. And there is the hit by Hartung, chased down by Mackey. That ball is blocked, hit over by Hampton. Hit over by Forster. Ball is off the tape. That's saved by Taylor. Uyato. Hartung hits that ball right in front of Caberjack. Long rallies, interesting hits. Hawaii back to within 2.
How about Uyato's side bump set there? Perfect where Hartung likes it.
Julie sets it up. Ball comes right back down the middle. Good hit that time by Caberjack. No, check that. It's going to be Swayze.
Yeah, she took that swing, and Hawaii had a couple blockers up there, but Agner Swayze found a way to get it through the block.
18-15. Hampton, serving is Julie. Ball is hit over by Forster. Forster in the middle. It's good to see for Hawaii fans. Adolfo comes in, take over for Forster. It's 18-16. Hawaii within range.
And Forster picks up her 5th kill on the night. Getting a lot of action here in the 3rd set. We'll see if Adolfo gets the same kind of attention.
Kawamura to serve. 16 serving 18. Jackson. Julie. That ball hit by Reed, but hit out. 18-17. Crowd consent. Hawaii coming back now.
Not sure why Kawamura is serving Jackson. She's the libero, and I think their best passer.
Kawamura serves again. Step out. That's blocked back. Saved by Jackson. Jackson gets it across. Hawaii with the advantage. Mendoza, Uyato. The ball hit over and down by Adolfo.
Hawaii using the middle a lot more often here to make this comeback. We'll see if they go to the Adolfo and Forster for the last 7 points of this set.
Been tied twice. Timeout has been called. Hawaii has come back. They were way down. We are even. We are tied at 18. Hawaii has come back from a deep hole. And so we rush toward the final points here in the 4th set. Kawamura continues to serve. Hawaii looking for the lead. Gets it over. They go outside. Getting the ball over is Reed. Hawaii with the advantage. Hartung off the block. Swayze. Ball is pushed over that time by Mackey. Hawaii has trouble. They go to Hartung. She hits it. It is bumped in the air, put over by Mackey. Kawamura is there. Uyato goes outside to Hartung. Ball is pushed over and down by Reed. Hawaii just could not react in time.
Wow, what a rally. And to have it end like that in such a funky way. Credit Long Beach State for hanging in there and hanging in there.
Reed serving. It's dug up by Emily Hartong. The ball hit over and down by Adolfo. Middle attack again. Hawaii has really paid dividends with that middle attack, especially in coming from behind here in the fourth set. Olivao comes into the middle.
They've gone to the middles 4 out of the last 8 sets during serve receive.
Tied at 19. Timeout has been called. So we are tied at 19. Hawaii was down by many. And it seemed that it was Long Beach State positioning itself to go to a fifth. Hawaii was down 5. And they came back. But they have not been able to get any kind of room, any breathing room, and we may be down into the extra play again here in this fourth by the way things are going. It is the moves made now by the coaches.
Yeah, I would agree. And also, I'm just so impressed with Long Beach State's passing. They have yet to. Hawaii can't ace. They got 1 ace tonight, and that's all. Meantime, Long Beach State, Chelsea Caberjack, she's got 4 aces by herself. So, this Long Beach State team, if they pass well to the end of the set, I think they have a pretty good chance. But if Hawaii can put pressure on, especially by attacking the middle more often, and set other people besides Hartong, then I think they have a chance. But meantime, Emily Hartong, I think, wants the sets down the stretch here. We'll see.
Let's take a look at the American Savings Bank upcoming standings. This is the way it is tonight. Northridge, Santa Barbara ahead of Hawaii. Hawaii at 6-3. Long Beach State right behind them at 5-3. Then Davis, Poly, Irvine, Fullerton, and Riverside.
Hawaii's going to need some help if they're going to get to the top of the ladder there. They're going to need to beat Santa Barbara and Northridge, and they're going to hope to have Long Beach State beat Santa Barbara and Northridge in this back half of the schedule.
Hartong to serve, tied at 19. Crucial moments in this match. Gets it in. Near the net, joust at the net, and pinning it to the net. That time was Mackey. That's a point for Hawaii. And Hawaii gets the lead for the second time, only the second time in this fourth set. So coming in to the game is Goodman and Higgins.
She'll like to be in just for one rotation, trying to get a little bit bigger block up front.
Emily Hartong to serve. 20, serving 19. That's dug up. They go outside to Swayze. Swayze again. Swayze knocks over Longo.
Oh, what a shot by Swayze. Wow, what an angle. Even Longo couldn't pop that one up. It arrived too quickly.
So now we are tied at 20. Uyato comes back in. Adolfo comes back in. Higgins remains in the floor. Serving is Michaela Taylor. The ball hit over a good dig. And that ball blocked back, but not hard enough. Swayze, that's blocked back. Swayze again. It's dug up by Longo. Higgins. And that ball is hit out by Hartong.
Hartong just trying to go high hands there. Both sides picking up some crucial digs.
Michaela Taylor serving again. Uyato goes cross court. The ball is hit over that time by Mackey. Hawaii with a chance here. Olivao back up in the back row by Reed. Put over by Mackey. A patty cake again. Down the middle. Big hit. And a point will be awarded to Hawaii. Back row attack.
Back row attack. Bill Forrester, the up referee, called it. Brian Jamiller asked Wayne Lee, the down referee, did you call that? He points to Forrester. No, my up guy called it.
21 apiece in the fourth. Hawaii leading 2-1. They win this set. They win the match. Oyato serving. The ball dug up by Reed, chased down by Julie. That ball is hit and blocked. The ball was hit over by Swayze. And Hawaii's block did the job that time.
Credit Uiato for the tough serve. She forced a pass beyond the 3-meter line, which forced Julie to put up not as good a set as she normally does.
Taylor and Adolfo. 22-21 Hawaii. They lead at the most opportune time. Now they've got to fight to keep it. Uiato gets it across. That's dug up by Jackson. Julie, ball is hit by Mackey off the block and out. That is a point for Long Beach State. Tied at 22.
Bree Mackey with her 12th kill of the night.
Cabrajack comes in to serve.
She's been the toughest server for Long Beach State, giving Hawaii passers more fits all night long.
Dug up by Emily Hartung. Hit over by Adolfo on a very short set that time by Uiato. Hawaii leads 23-22. Serving is Longo. Longo gets it in. Julie goes outside. There's Swayze dug up by Longo. Ball is hit over by Vorster. They go outside. Swayze again. Is that out? It's out.
This is an interesting one here. All the captain for Long Beach State is arguing with the referee. The linesman called it a touch. There's going to be a yellow card. It's either the yellow card is either on Jackson. Here's the hit, no touch. It's a right call by the referee, Bill Forster. He overrules the linesperson, and the yellow card goes either to Jackson or to Brian Jimler. I'm not sure which one. Match point.
This is match point. 24-22. Longo serves. Near the net, ball is pushed over by Forster. Net violation. Net violation on Long Beach State. This match is over. Jimalera pleading this case to us. We have no jurisdiction. So high drama at the end.
What a crazy finish, huh?
This is typical Long Beach State, Hawaii. We've seen it in years and years and years, and I hope it never ends. I hope it always ends like this. Ryan Jimalera called the net violation at the end after he gets, or his bench gets a yellow card. He is not pleased. Let's go to Howard.
Howdy, Jim. Thank you very much. Here with Dave showed you. It's always interesting coaching against Brian Jimalera. And the fans here at the Stan Sheriff Center never boo anybody, but when his team comes to town, they get into it.
Well, you got to love Brian Jimalera because he fights for his team. Every point he's arguing about something, but, you know, I respect the guy. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't have a lot of talent, but he can sure stay in a ball game.
Let's talk about your team. I think we came into this understanding that you didn't blow out the whole engine. Maybe you just needed to kind of rotate the tires. You made some good strides getting back on track.
Well, I mean, Ty had a nice match, turnaround match. Nikki had a tremendous match. So when our young people play well, we're pretty good. And we should have won game one, let that get away. We dominated for the most part of 3 games. And, you know, we were fortunate to get that 4th game. But when those two play well, we're pretty good.
Now going back out on the road, obviously feeling a lot better than you did coming back from the last road trip.
Well, we got our work cut out. As you can tell, every night out is going to be tough for us, no matter who it is. And we got to get that one at Cal Poly, and then that sets up the Santa Barbara match. So we're looking forward to that.
It's going to be an exciting trip. Good luck. Bring home some victories. Thank you very much, Coach. Dave Shoji, back to Jim and Chris.
Thanks. It was back in history. I mean, they would have controversies like this all the time. Let's go to the Bank of Hawaii players of the match, shall we? Opala from Long Beach State, Taylor from Hawaii. There you see the story.
Nikki Taylor, what a night, 12 kills. She only had one error on that line, hit 440, in on 7 blocks. I like the 8 digs she got too. She played some pretty good defense in the back row as well. And Opala, she was unstoppable at the front. If she just gotten some more sets, I think she would have had even more kills. She's quite a player. I see why she was honorable mention All-American last year.
What would be interesting, I think, in the post game report is see if there was a violation in the net, because now you can look at the replay and see, because Gimelaro said no, it wasn't. So, here it is. I mean, we can see this. Is there a touch in the net? Right
it
there.
does. Yep,
yes.
It's the right call.
Yep,
it's the absolute right call. Yep, good call by Bill Forster. He had that.
He did. Well, that'll do it for us. Thanks for watching, everybody. It was an exciting match. Hawaii does defeat Long Beach State in 4. Hawaii is now 18-4, and they are 7-3 in the conference. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Good job.